presented by Greenway Equipment. We're rejoined by Coach Pannone coming up here in the next few minutes, and get you ready for a couple of big home games this week. The Red Wolves are hosting Troy Wednesday night at 7, and then they're going to host Texas State to complete the 4-game homestand Saturday at 2. Time right now, though, for another player segment. It's brought to you by Slim Chickens. Once you're hungry gone, get Slim Chickens, fresh, delicious chicken. Welcome in senior guard from Delhi, Louisiana. Put your hands together for Matt Hayman. How are you?
I'm good.
I want to know what kind of compliment that is that you just heard Coach Pannone talk about. The first thing that he heard about Matt Hayman was that he was like a Navy SEAL. What kind of compliment is that?
I mean, obviously it's a good thing, but whenever you leave a spot, you always get better. So coach is probably just praising you, like you do with everybody, and it just helps boost your confidence, when you hear a coach say something like that, he does it for everybody. That's what allows us to play at the level we play at.
Well, you got here and you committed. Mm-hmm. Did you commit pretty quickly?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I committed on the spot.
Committed on the spot as soon as you got here. So what was it about Coach Pannone, the system, just Arkansas State itself that made you want to be here?
Well, I had played y'all last year.
That's right, you were here.
And then when I came here, I knew y'all had big fans. I just like playing in front of a bunch of people. It just makes the game way more fun, way more energetic. And when I talked to Coach Pannone, all the coaches in the portal were just talking about what I was already good at, and Coach Pannone just brings up everything I'm terrible at, and that was just different for me. And I was like, I might as well just go keep trying to grow and get better. So,
do you feel like he's already made you a much better player?
Yeah, for sure. Way more efficient.
We just played James Madison the other night, and you gave me a little breaking news once we sat down here.
Yeah, I was supposed to go there.
Well, that was. All right, so tell me the story. Take me through the timeline, because you got recruited here. You say you committed on the spot, but those guys tried to take you away.
Yeah, so I went on a visit there. Those coaches are some great guys. We never say anything bad about them. They got connections with some of my people, and I went on a visit there. They were pretty good guys. I liked them a lot, but I came here. I don't know, it just was it was just different, with Coach Pannone, just him just pointing out things, not just praising, but also saying oh, you need to be better at this, you need to be better at that, I just don't like being too comfortable, so I just feel I stopped growing.
Talking with Matt Hayman out here at Lost Pizza. We're live with the Red Wolves, presented by Greenway Equipment. So, tell me about growing up in Louisiana. Tell us about your family and how'd you get into basketball to begin with?
Basketball was really a side quest. it wasn't my first sport. I played football was my first sport, but just coming up, all my friends played basketball. I just used to go to the with them. It wasn't my first sport, the first love or anything. But whenever I just got on the club team because one of my friends really good. He told the coach to put me on the team. I wasn't that good at first, but I don't know. It was just way fun. It's more. You just get more out of it, the team basis, even if I don't play well, we win, it's still brave versus if I was on a 60-man football roster, I just like it more.
All right, so you did eventually fall in love with basketball. When did you realize that you could play in college?
Here recently.
Well, this is your 5th year in college. You ended up playing 2 years at Hines. You spent 2 seasons at Stephen F. Austin. But as far as the whole journey, just from your time, starting at Hines Community College until now, how much have you grown as a player?
Oh, a lot. I can't even explain how much better I've gotten just over the span of these last couple of years, because I did not think that I would be playing Division I basketball, I can tell you that much.
Barbara is here. She says, Matt, I love your style and concentration. We're so glad to have you in Jonesboro. I don't know if I've ever heard a compliment like that. And Barbara says a lot of good things, but what about your concentration? You do have this intense focus, it seems, when you're out there.
Coach knows if I don't have that focus, things can get kind of crazy.
All right, let's see. I have another question from Matt here. Denise Bowman is here. She wants to know, how are you liking Jonesboro so far? We are so glad you're here.
Nah, Jonesboro is a special place, especially because of the people. Like, it's probably one of the places to where I've been to some programs where like my last program, like the community was really bought in, you know, but like everybody was bought in. But like, it's just, here is just like so much different because like everywhere I go, like, you know, everybody knows who you are, you know, and like, but it's not like, oh, I gotta act a certain way, you know, like I can be me, you know, I can clown around like I normally do, like, you know, like whenever I'm seeing the donors out or whatever, like I don't know, it just always ends up in laugh, so I like it a lot. It's a special place.
Visiting with Matt Hayman for just another minute or two. This player visit brought to you by Slim Chickens. All right, so tell me what works about this team. Why does this collection of talent, a bunch of guys that came together in the offseason, a 100% new roster, why does this work?
We just got a common goal, like Coach talked about a little bit, you know, with NIL, you know, where we need to go. He just did a very good job of just like recruiting guys who we just all have the same goal, like no matter what, like I wasn't playing well, my teammates were playing well, some of my teammates aren't playing well, I'm playing well, like it's just always like, you know, we get the win, like, everything is great, you know, if we lose, we're still on track, everybody's just uplifting everybody, you know, like it's just, everybody's on the same page when it comes to like, what we're trying to do, which is obviously win conference, get to the tournament, and everybody's on the same page when it comes to that, like that's the only goal, nobody's here to score 50, 40, or whatever, like it's just all about the team, and like, we just keep that our focus.
It was a really weird injury you had the other night. I know I asked you about it before the game the other day, but what exactly happened there? Because it was unlike anything I remember hearing about.
Yeah, I just took a bad step, you know, and I felt like they were popping my Achilles. Lucky it was nothing crazy. I just had like a really bad cramp, like some bruising on the Achilles, but nothing too serious.
But you couldn't get like your foot to press down.
Yeah, so it took like 15 minutes for Dr. Summer. He like had to pull it down, force it down, and then we did that 4 or 5 times, and then we taped it down so like it couldn't go back up into like a cramp basically. And then I just got some fluid overnight and went and got MRI.
Yeah, and you're in there, you're looking at your foot, and then we heard what Coach Bonone said a minute ago about your rib. Did you realize that, I mean, I guess, is it something that's bothering you? Obviously, you're not complaining about it, playing with the bad rib.
No, I'm gonna play with balls. Go my rib going. But I just hate missing time. Like, you know, I don't got very many left, and that's just the type of player I am. I just hate missing time. I just hate not being able to contribute to my team's success.
It shows your toughness. Have you graduated yet?
Yeah, I did.
All right, so what have you graduated from?
Business management.
So what do you see yourself doing after basketball?
Hopefully keep playing basketball.
After the basketball part?
Hopefully I made enough money by the end of the year.
All right, there you go. Matt, it's great to have you here at Arkansas State. Thanks for coming out tonight. Good luck for the rest of the day. That's Matt Hayman joining us out here at Lost Pizza. We're going to take one more time out. We're back to wrap things up with